Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to make a couple brief opening remarks so we can get to the main event. Thank you for attending the Energy Law Lecture Series here in Bismarck, hosted by the North Dakota Law Review. My name is Evie Hudson, and I'm the current editor-in-chief of the North Dakota Law Review. I'm first going to start with just a little bit of a background story on how this event came to be. Over the last year, we've been working with members and associates from a firm named Steptoe & Johnson. They've been writing a number of energy-themed articles for our energy issue that's coming out next month. And it's been a wonderful process working with them. So over the last year, they've been generous enough to offer not only their time in writing, but they volunteered to come and speak about their knowledge and expertise in energy law. And we said, that sounds fantastic. Let's plan for some event in the future. Well, then we were approached by the State Bar Association of North Dakota, and they asked us if we'd hold a CLE event for attorneys. And so we said, you know what, we have these great contacts out of West Virginia and other places through Steptoe & Johnson. We also have contacts with professors who specialize in energy law at UND. And we have a number of people who've written recently for the North Dakota Law Review in oil and gas topics. So we said, let's do an energy-themed event. Well, when you're holding an energy-themed event in North Dakota, the best place to hold it seems to be Bismarck. So it turned from a small event in Grand Forks to a large event here in Bismarck. And I've got to admit that our initial anticipation of what this event would be has been far surpassed. So we've more than doubled what our expected attendance was. We had to scramble. We've only been planning this event for about a month because it came together so quickly. And so we had to scramble with all of these last-minute problems to try to make this the best that we could. So I hope that your experience here is good and that you find a lot of knowledgeable and useful information and that stuff goes smoothly over the next 2 days. We're hoping that you take away from this relevant and useful knowledge that you can use as attorneys in order to be knowledgeable and competent. We also hope that everyone has some takeaways in terms of how to have insight as community leaders. We know that North Dakota's future is going to be shaped by energy development, and I know that we have a number of people who are involved in different ways and leaders of the community out here in the audience today. And so I hope you can take knowledge with you and think about how you want to be part of shaping the future of North Dakota. Now, the North Dakota Law Review is a student-run organization. We're the only law review for the state of North Dakota. Our primary audience is members of the State Bar of North Dakota and our subscribers, of course. Really, we work to publish scholarly legal journals, but our main goal is to put out articles that are relevant and useful for practitioners. Now, the people who comprise the North Dakota Law Review are second and third year law students at the University of North Dakota School of Law. And so in addition to our academic studies that we're trying to pursue, our goal is to publish, of course, 4 issues every year, and then plan events such as this. And so we're a very busy group of people. I just wanted to take a moment to thank the members of the Board of Editors and the Associate Editors on the North Dakota Law Review for all of their time and energy that they put in diligently throughout the year. It's an honor to serve as their leader. Currently this year there's 25 members on Law Review, and it's my pleasure and privilege to work with this group of people. In terms of the Board of Editors, I truly cannot say and don't anticipate that I'll ever have a group of colleagues who are more hardworking, intelligent, and caring people. So I just want to thank the members of the Board of Editors. Now, as I mentioned, our goal is to put out relevant and useful, interesting articles for you. And to that end, we would love to hear from you. We'd love to hear topics and ideas on what you would like to see published in the North Dakota Law Review, or even topics you don't think would be useful in the North Dakota Law Review. Or if you might consider writing a piece for us, or you know somebody who might be interested in being an author, that would be fantastic. So I encourage you to find members who are editors. We're going to be wearing name tags and manning a table outside the door there. Come and speak with us if you have any topics you'd like to share. And if you can't meet with us personally, there's a card in your packet that you've received today. And we'd love to hear your feedback and suggestions that you have, positive and negative, because it helps us to do our job better. We've also included in your conference packets surveys on your experience here at the event. This is the first event of this size that we've ever hosted, and we're hoping to make this a regular occurrence here in Bismarck. So in order to continue this and to do the best we can at hosting these events, I'd love for you to fill out some feedback on those comment cards and drop those at the North Dakota Law Review table. Now, as I mentioned, a number of our speakers are also authors right now for Volume 88, Issue 3, which is an energy-themed issue in the North Dakota Law Review. And so to offer you some information on the articles that they're writing, we have copies of those abstracts in your packets if you'd like a preview of those articles. Now, those articles are going to be published in the energy-themed issue, as I just said. It's set to come out in April. And we've also included a subscription card in your conference packet if you might be interested in ordering that. And even better would be if you would like to order an annual subscription to the whole volume. So if you have any interest in that, then fill out the subscription card and drop it at the Law Review table. Now, after this event wraps up, we're going to have PowerPoints from all of the speakers available online for you. So if you go to the North Dakota Law Review website, you'll have access to download all of those if you're interested. I should also mention that we're going to have a couple of drawings for UND Law swag out at the table. So if you have a business card, feel free to drop that in the glass bowls if you have any interest in picking up some of that gear. Finally, I'd like to just offer a reminder that we are going to hold an Energy Law Symposium in Grand Forks still in the fall. And that is set to be in October or November. The final date hasn't been determined yet, but we should have advertising out for that event in early summer. So keep an eye on the lookout for that next event coming up. It should be on our website, likely in June, I would expect. Next, I just want to offer thanks and gratitude to the speakers who are giving their time to be here. As I said, we're a student-run organization at a public university, and so we operate the best we can to achieve our goals on a shoestring budget. Fingers crossed that after this legislative session, that budget might be better. But we rely on people who are generous and kind with their time and energy for us to succeed and for us to offer events like this that benefit all of us. So I need to offer thanks to all of our speakers who've traveled near and far to be here, and especially to Steptoe and Johnson, who have been so kind as a sponsor of reception this evening.